Hello, it is I are Smart. Today, we're going to be building a Lego set. Very exciting. I've had this requested before, so we're building this Lego set. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty right here. It's not a Star Wars set, which I bet a lot of you are probably hoping for, but I really like these creator sets, these 3-in-1s. They're expensive. I've gotten the pirate ship before. I think I might have showed that off before. It's a great set. I love these. And you just get a really... I love castles. So I haven't bought a castle set in the longest time. So I was like, you know what? $100? I have $100. Should I spend it on Lego sets? Probably not. It should probably go to something, better. But I said, what the heck? I'm gonna buy this. So we got this set. Look how cool this is. Also, one of the builds has a trebuchet. Look at that. I'm gonna do the main one. I'm gonna do the main build because you got the dragon and all the stuff. You get the big castle. I'm obviously gonna do the biggest one. So yeah, I think that'll be great. We're not gonna build the whole thing in this video. I'll probably just show myself, building the first part of it, and then I'll show you the finished product at the end, because that would be like a 3-hour video if I just showed you this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it does come in numbered bags. Okay, that helps. So we just got to go. All right, so there's 5. That was 7. That's 4. 2. Here's number 1. Here's 3. 4 is very small. Here's another part of 1. And here is 6. We got 7 bags in total. Here's bag 1. So, yeah. I just gotta get the... This is a big instruction manual. Look at this. Is this ASMR? Is this gonna be an ASMR video? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the other 2 are in this booklet, but we don't want that one, so we're just gonna put it here. And this we'll throw over here too. We'll get that at the end. Don't worry. I will pick up the trash. I'm not just going to leave it here. Oh, there's also this. Didn't see that. Am I missing anything else? I'm going to check one more time because, I don't want to leave anything in the box. We seem to be all good. Okay? So, yeah. I'm having some difficulty. Okay, yeah, so here's the booklet. It's very thick, as you can probably see. But yeah, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to open it up. I got this handy little holder thing here. So let's get so first bag does that. Second bag, can you see? First bag, second bag, third bag, fourth bag, fifth bag, sixth bag, and seventh bag. Okay. So we're going to go page 1 here. How does this page... Oh boy, this is... Okay, so that might not work. Give me a sec here. That might work. So let's just open up these bags. I don't think I'll need this till later, so we're gonna set that aside. Also, I got my water here because hydration is important. Okay. I would be drinking milk, but I just didn't earlier, and I'm just kind of thirsty for some water now because water and milk are all you really need. You don't need coffee. You don't need pop. You don't need anything else in your life if you got water and milk. It's just how it is. Okay, so we got lots of stuff here. Lots of bags upon bags. Also gotta be very careful. Make sure there's nothing in the bags. So I've had that happen a couple times. And oh look, another brick separator to add to my collection. I should show you guys my collection of brick separators because I have like a bazillion of these things. So, yeah. Anyway, stay in one pile. Stay in one pile. Don't roll away. Stay right there, okay? So first we got to build the minifigure. Pretty simple, from what I can tell. You just got this guy. He does have a bow and arrow piece, which is nice. I've never had a bow and arrow piece before, and it's right... Nope, don't roll away. Here we go, look at that. Look at that bow and arrow. It's pretty cool. So where's his torso? I don't see it. There it is. Okay. I don't know if my mic is picking up the Lego sounds. It should be. So hopefully that's good ASMR for you, Also, I'm hoping this room has a pretty bad echo in it. I'm hoping you can't hear that, but if you do, I deeply apologize. So anyway, here's our first guy. Look at that. This guy's got a pretty sick beard, if you can see that. Look at that. This guy's pretty cool, honestly. What a guy. Also, I like the design. Pretty sure this shield is a reference to, like, the older castle sets from the 90s and 1000s. So that's nice. Nice touch. Okay, so let's take a look. First step. Alright, so we gotta take this thing. We gotta take this curved piece and an angled piece. I don't know all the names off the top of my head. because I already have useless Star Wars information in my head. I don't need to add more Lego useless knowledge on top of that, like the name of these pieces. I call them what they look like. So we got, oh, this is a 2x4. I know that. Everyone knows that this is a 2x4 brick. And it's brown. And next we put some curvy pieces on it. I think this is a tree we're building right now, which is cool. That's pretty cool. Like building trees is neat because it's all these natural shapes. It's kind of difficult to build in Lego, so it's like a fun challenge, I guess, if that makes sense. Well, these are like kind of coppery pieces. It's hard for me to tell. I think this is the ones it wants because I don't see any in any other colors. See, look, it's kind of like a coppery, like you know how in Minecraft you got copper. Yeah, that's so cool. Copper from Minecraft was so popular. They added it into real life. So then we have to build a mushroom. That's a pretty clever mushroom design if you look at that. It's a white stud and then a flat red stud, or a red stud without printed. See, this is what we got so far. See, this is going incredible. I just got to turn the page. It's kind of a pain the way that this holder thing is, but whatever. Okay, so now we got a little side build. We have to build on the side here, and then we got to connect it all together. So first we got one of these spinny thingies, you know, it goes like that. And then we connect it up with two plates that are somewhere. Okay, it is these two. Yep. And then, yeah. Anyway, have you guys seen the Titanic Lego set? That looks so cool. Honestly, like, I was looking at that. I'm obviously not going to buy it because it's like $1 bazillion, and I don't have that many dollars. Unless you like, comment, and subscribe, in which case I will get those dollars. Actually, just watch this video over and over, because that watch time, baby, that's where it is. I need that watch time. So yeah, I'm probably not going to get the Titanic set, but it's cool. I love the Titanic. It's absolute tragedy, but still, it's such a cool boat. Honestly, like, you know, I would say we need to make another one, but let's be honest, that's not going to go very well if we try and make another one. Okay, we got another mushroom, except this one's bigger. So, you know, the last one was pretty tiny. Look at this mushroom. Look at that. I wonder if it's like in Mario where it gives me a power-up. Oh, I just realized, I think... Nope, no, it's not off. I thought it was off by a stud, but no, it's not. Why would I doubt myself? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so now I got some water bits. There's a nice moat around this set, if you saw in the picture. So that'll be fun. I love, you know, castles and moats and all that stuff. I'm going kind of slow, but it's... You know, I'm trying to do commentary and build a Lego set. If I had this had my full attention, I'd be flying through this. But we're going a bit slow, which, you know, isn't the worst thing in the world, you know? Sometimes it's just nice. You gotta slow down. Take days one day at a time. Just live your life, man. You don't gotta be rushing through everything, you know? Especially with a Lego set. It's about the experience, you know? Why rush through that? You're supposed to have fun, enjoy it. So, you know... And, you know, it's like Bob Ross said, we don't make mistakes, we just make happy accidents. So even if you place a piece wrong like I just did, you just move it. No happy accidents. And we are even building a happy little tree, now that I mentioned that. So now we got some more water. I like the color on this water. You see that color? It's nice. It's like a lighter blue, more of like a cotton candy kind of blue is what I would call it. It's very nice. Also, speaking about new Lego sets, I already mentioned the Titanic, but they made a Home Alone set. It's really cool. Like, I love Home Alone. It's a bit early for me to talk about Home Alone because, you know, Christmas. But that set's pretty dang cool, man. I gotta say. I don't think I'll get it because it's $250. Again, why is Lego so expensive? This set was $100. Like, back in my day, $100 would get you like 2 sets this side. Whatever, I'm going on a tangent here. Water. I need water. The Home Alone set, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, it's great. It's super cool. I really appreciate that they put a lot of the nice details into that, and that it opens like a dollhouse. It's very cool. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's just very cool. Okay, I thought this would make, you know, it easier for me to read the instructions like this, because I normally just put it flat, and then I have to like bend over it like this. But I figured with the helmet, it's just so difficult. So this is somewhat easier. But it's still difficult. I'm still having a tough time. Okay, so we need one of these bad boys and one of these bad boys. See, it's difficult for the colors. So you get so many different kinds of gray and whatnot. It's difficult. There's like 6 parts in this one step. Come on. Like, I'm not a baby. I can definitely do it. But how? All right. So let's just count out. We need one of these. I'll put it right here. One of these. You're kidding. I'll be back in a sec. Just give me a minute. Props to the people who design Lego sets, though, because that takes like a different level of thinking. To not only design something that looks cool, but to design it so that people can figure out how to build it their own, like following the instructions. That takes skill, like more than you'd think. Because especially like when you're building like foundations, you gotta think, all right, how can I do this most efficiently, and like with the most best use of parts that can make the set cost efficient for Lego. So it's great because you see all these crazy builds that people do on themselves, and they can just throw thousands of dollars into it. But Lego's like, all right, I got to keep this set somewhat reasonably priced. It's still going to be $100, but it's got to be somewhat. Oh, I've never seen this piece before. Look at that. It's like a really long tile, but too wide. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Where am I next? Am I skipping steps? I don't think I skipped a step. No, I'm not. I'm on step 16. I'm going not very fast, but that's okay. It's okay. Here's this piece, and then we get a cheese slope, but it's not cheese colored, it's green colored. So it's like a really moldy piece of cheese. Sorry to put that picture in your head, but moldy cheese, that's what I'm thinking about. Moldy cheese. Moldy cheese. I hope you can see this. I know it's kind of... I gotta be able to see this. It'd be nice if I had an overhead camera, but that requires 2 cameras. And I'm not that rich. I don't even have enough money for 1 nice camera, much less 2. So, yeah, sorry about that. But here's what we have so far. I figure I'll show that off to you. We're getting a good way through the first bag. Got a while to go, though, still. So you stay tuned for more. Ooh. May have gotten a method down for turning the pages. Never mind, that ripped the page. That's fine. I'm only going to use this once, so I don't need to keep this in the greatest condition. But I'd like if it doesn't fall apart, while I'm making it, if I could. This it's difficult, man. It just doesn't. Page does not do what I want to do. Oh, we're building the drawbridge. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. So I love drawbridges. Obviously, they're cool, they go up. When you don't want someone to come in, then they go down. When you got your friends over, Honestly, I think more houses these days should just be installed with drawbridges. Like, come on. Why did we stop doing that? That was a great idea. You're like, oh dang, the annoying neighbors are trying to come over. Close the drawbridge. Now they can't get in. What are they going to do? Try and cross my moat that I've filled with alligators? There's nothing they can do. Yeah, really, these are great, honestly. And those are just medieval technology and stuff. It's crazy. Because, we think of the medieval period as like nothing really went on. But like, they were just like, alright, we're not going to really make any other technology besides the ones that are cool, like castles and swords and, dragons and stuff. So yeah, they were just like popping off in the Middle Ages with all sorts of cool stuff. Dang, history's funky. I could do a whole history lesson about stuff. Would that be a fun video? IR Smart teaches you history. I feel like history gets a bad rap because of the way school teaches it. They're just like, okay, we need you to memorize these dates. And it's like, what the heck? Teach kids about the fun stuff of history. History is super fun, honestly. I don't see why school has to make it so boring and just make kids hate it. That's super disappointing, honestly. But, I digest. So we put that there, put that there, we put that there, yeah, goes here. This is like just a really elaborate puzzle. At the end of the day, that's really what we're doing here. We get some nice brick design. I really like these pieces. Let me show you. The ones that have the brick design on them. I think these are great. They have a great texture. It's very simple. They're really, really handy. And also the backside just has 1 stripe on it if you want to go for a different kind of brick design. I love them. They're honestly like one of my favorite pieces. Really cool. So we put another thing here, put another corner here, put another thing here. Am I making you excited? Am I making you like want to go out and buy a Lego set? Because that's kind of how I feel when I watch like those videos on YouTube where people make huge castles and this stuff. I'm like, dang, I want that. So I go out and buy a castle for $100. Am I impulsive? Yes. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world either. You know, being, you know, sometimes you just gotta go out there and do stuff. You know, that's life after all, right? You buy expensive Lego sets. You regret it when you look at your bank account later. Not really though. It's fine. It's nice. I can have a job. Not YouTube. YouTube isn't my job, as I'm sure you figured out. But I can make money. And I can just buy nice things. It's just cool like that. So yeah, I recommend it. You know, getting a job. Capitalism. You know, where am I even going with this? I don't know. I'm trying to talk about life lessons while building a Lego castle. That's just how life goes, guys. One of those. Where are these? They're over here. One of these. Yeah, there's one of these and two of those. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm having the time of my life over here. Obviously, I'm the one building the Lego set. You're just watching, wishing like, dang, wish I was the one building a Lego set. But no. You know, you can be. You know, for the low price of $100. Keep mentioning that. Keep mentioning that. Nope. Jeez. Got to be more careful. This is difficult. All right. You know, Lego. It's not for the weak. All right. You got to be not for the faint of heart. You got to be cool, big and strong. And again, I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, we need another one of these things, and then another one of the twisty thingies. You know. Nope. Those don't match. That one matches. Yeah, these things. You know, the ones that go like. It's like tiny nunchucks if you really think about it. Like. It doesn't have as much, you know, range or attack as that, but I don't think that's really the point here. Am I missing a piece? I don't see it. No, where is it? I couldn't have miscalculated. Oh, no. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. No, that's not it. No. Darn it. This is not good, man. I'm missing a piece. Alright, now I'll have to look back over it and see if I placed a wrong piece in the wrong place. I gotta look for anything that looks somewhat out of place. It's not supposed to be there. Is that supposed to be there? I don't know. Is that supposed to be there? Looks like it. Darn. Well, this just kind of puts a hold on the whole thing. How am I gonna finish this? I can't find the piece. Darn. All right, I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna look for it, and I'll get back to you. So give me a minute.
3 hours later.
All right, so here's bag one done. We got this. It's a nice thing. It's got a bit of the foundation started. It's got a tree. It's got these parts on the side that move. They're going to be coming to play later. And we got the drawbridge. It's not attached to anything yet, but it's there. So let's move on to bag two. And if you're wondering, no, that missing piece, it's just gone. It doesn't exist. It's gone. I don't understand. So I had to go to my own collection, and I had to find a piece. I had to find the right piece, and it was a pain. So this time, I'm going to take extra care to not lose any pieces. My goodness. But yeah, this is a great set. And I was thinking, you know, because the Lego, they don't just have to design one set on this. They have to design 3 using the same parts. That's crazy. Like, yeah, that's another thing I love about these 3-in-1 sets. They really encourage you to rebuild it, which I don't usually end up doing. But they really encourage that, which I think is great. I think, you know, I really regret a lot of the time I think like, oh, I shouldn't have destroyed that set I had as a kid. It'd be worth so much more now, like that old, you know, whatever sets I had. But like, it's the fun of Lego though, you know, it's part of it. you can rebuild it. You know, the parts are all still there. If I really wanted to, I could dig them up and build it again. So yeah, that's the joy of Lego right there. And I'm probably just going to cut again because I don't want this video to be crazy long. So I'll come back to you once I finish this bag. Alright, so I just started on bag 3, or, yeah, 3, yeah, I haven't lost count yet. Alright, so we have this now. Look how cool, I'll hold it back a bit so you can see it. So we got this, and look at that. The drawbridge goes up, alright, and then I can put a lock in it like that so I can hold it, and then I can move the lock, and it goes, and then it gets stuck apparently. Nope, it's fine, and then it goes down. Also, bag 3, we get a new minifigure. Look at that, she's got a spear and a sword, which is very similar to Mando's spear, but we're not going to think about that. So anyway, I'll put look at we got the two of them now. They're both matching. They got matching hats, matching outfits, but different weapons. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, you know, I'm just going to cut away again. But yeah, look at this stuff. I just built like all these pillars. Look at that, like this, just all these pillars I got to build. It's like what? Yeah, just grab 4 of the, just grab 4 of these. Here, can you see it? Grab 4 of these, the square ones, and then 24 of these round ones. So I'm going to do some counting and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm on the bag 4 now, and it's really starting to come together. Look at this thing. So we got the drawbridge, but now we have a little roof to go over this. We have the battle masts, I believe these are called. They're really cool looking. And you got this little crow, you got the flags, you got this stuff. And look at these windows. They're really cool. They have little slits so that arrows can shoot out of them. I believe they're called windows. Yes, that's what they're called. And then also you got these banners. Look at these cool banners. I think these are really great. The castle's really coming together. So next up, we're using this piece, and I'm going to build I think this side of the castle is what I'm building next. So I'll come back to you when that's done. But first, take a look at this guy. I think he's pretty cool looking. I think he's going to be the blacksmith, or, I don't know, he can be whatever you want. Use your imagination. That's the great part about Lego sets. It's all about imagination. You make up your own stories, you know? What are these 2 knights doing here? What is this guy doing here? What's this castle for? It's all up to you. You make that up. So anyway, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I'm on to bag 5 now, and after this there's only 6 and 7, so we're getting close. This is the little blacksmith shop, or at least the start of it. It's got a lot of nice details in there. I'll show you in full later, but yeah, it's coming together very nice. And also we got all these roosters, like we got a rooster and some chickens. Like, look at this, huh? Look at these guys. They're pretty cool. You can't see them very well because they're just in my hand and now on my laptop. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep building, and I'll be back. And it's starting to get dark out. It'll probably be like dark out by the time I finish this because I'm taking forever. So anyway, see you then. All right, so I got this part done. This is the blacksmith. So yeah, it kind of, you can just kind of break it off. That's not what's supposed to happen. Let me just there we go. That's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to connect up here so you can like move it around. Let me show you the back side. It's got a throne in there, and there's a blacksmith shop that you can't see. I'll show you the full thing later. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, check out this water wheel. It spins around. Yeah, isn't that cool? So yeah, a lot of moving parts in this set. So anyway, I'll just I'll finish what we got, bag 6, and then we got bag 7. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I'm finishing up bag 6. I'm putting the finishing touches on this water well, and I'd say it's going pretty well. Yeah. So there's a frog on there too. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm about to go on to bag 7. We got page 6, bag 6 finished. Let's yeah, this skeleton. That's what I was gonna show you. Look at that spooky, scary skeleton. Very, very appreciated. And also we we have this. Okay, so I am now putting the finishing touches on. Yes, the finishing touches on this dragon, which is actually a pretty cool dragon, I will say. The pirate ship set came with a it came with a thing. What did it have? It had a shark. It came with a shark. Yeah, it was really cool. A brick-built shark. So this comes with a brick-built dragon, which is pretty flippin' cool because dragons are cool. You know, I was thinking like you had like so many different cultures that thought dragons were a thing. I mean, they could have been real. You know, it's not crazy to think that they were real. You know, they were in Skyrim. You know, and Skyrim's obviously real. So you know what? And there we go. Look at that. That is a cool looking dragon. It's very poseable. You can like move his tail in all sorts of different directions. You can move the legs. You can move the wings. You can move his head and pose it around. It looks very intimidating, I will say. very imposing kind of dragon, especially compared to a minifigure. Like, that's a really nice sized dragon. It doesn't need to be huge, have all these big parts in it. It can be a very nice sized dragon. But with that, we've got the whole castle done. Show you the whole thing. Look at that. Let's move this book out of the way. This is a beautiful set, really. Like, and then it locks up in the back, so you can just turn the whole thing around if you want. You know, you got all that. You can also open it up if you want. You can have it like this, be long castle, or kind of maybe angle it a bit if you want it. Kind of like how it is in the box. But yeah, you got all these different options. You've got around the back here. You've got all sorts of cool stuff. So you have your blacksmith shop, and here you have your throne room, and here you have, there's actually a toilet in there. I was not expecting that. You have your little area where you can, you know, move the drawbridge and whatnot. You twist this up, raise and lower the drawbridge. You have a little fruit stand here. You got a prison. You got a little guard tower here. You got all sorts of places to pose minifigures, which is kind of a shame. You only get the 3 minifigures in this set, which I already showed you. But yeah. Anyway, that's about it. This is a great set. I am very happy with this. It's definitely worth the price that I paid for it. So yeah, that's about it. Here's the dragon for skill. You can fly the dragon around. So I'm gonna just enjoy this set. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's any other videos or any other Lego sets you'd like me to do videos on. I could definitely do one. I cut this video up a bit, but I could definitely do one where I just do it straight, like either a super long video or maybe just a smaller set. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.